Welcome, dear listeners, to another podcast episode. This week, we're going over the concept of when we lose a loved one and death strikes us. Many people say, life is short, make the most of it. They say, tell them you love them before it's too late. And they're right. Life really is short, and we need to make the most of it. We should tell those we love, I love you, because we don't know when we'll see them again. I used to think I knew what death was. For me, it was visiting your grandpa in his grave, or knowing your uncle won't answer his phone, no matter how much you call him. It was forgetting that you no longer had a bird that would chirp when you entered your house, or it was refusing to delete the social media account of your friend. Until a week ago, I got a text from my sister-in-law saying that we lost my mother-in-law. Everything I knew about death shattered into a million pieces when I saw my husband's face after I told him about the news. I couldn't dare look him into the eyes. I was so scared of what I would see in them. No one should have to go through something like that, I thought. What's going to happen now? He won't be able to speak with her again. He won't be able to visit her or ask her about her thoughts on matters that's troubling him. No matter how many sweaters he buys her, she won't be able to wear any of them. He'll be the only one eating the chocolate cake he gets for every Valentine's Day. And that was it. It was done. She was gone. There is nothing he could do now to bring her back. There is nothing he could have done to prevent her from dying in the first place. Watching my husband grieve over his mother, I noticed I've never experienced such a surreal desperation, and nothing I will experience in my life will ever be close to what he's gone through unless I lose my mother also. It was unfathomable. Death was unfathomable. So sudden and out of nowhere. To describe his pain, he said, "It hurts so much that if I had no faith in the afterlife, and if I had no faith in God, I would have taken my life." That got me thinking. His knowledge in what happens to us when we die got him to hold on to his life. His belief in the afterlife and what will happen to his mother consoled him. He found meaning in life once again and had a reason to live. Throughout the stages of her funeral, we talked about our knowledge of the afterlife in Islam. That, he said, gave him a resting feeling and a sense of reassurance. He found grieving easier with our exploration of life after death from the Islamic context. Belief in knowing that what is left unresolved on this earth will be resolved in the hereafter set his heart at ease. According to Islam, the first time you see the archangel Azrael, the angel of death, you'll immediately know that your time has come. A Muslim, like the believers in many other faith traditions, needs to have the understanding that death is not the end. It is a departure of the soul from the body. It is a resting place in the intermediate realm until the day of judgment arrives and we are resurrected again. It is a journey from the world we lived in to the world we will live in permanently. We need to be understanding that things are not over. Life has only finished in the temporary world, the earth. Permanent life, heaven or hell, is still yet to come. And until then, we will be resting in the intermediate realm, waiting for the judgment day to arrive. According to a hadith, which is the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, 3 things will follow you to your grave: your wealth, your family, and your deeds. Your wealth and your family will leave you once you're buried, but your deeds will remain with you like a beloved friend. Whatever it is that you did on this world will come and accompany you while you rest until the day of judgment arrives. Let's hope all what we did and will do in this world are good things in the eyes of God. Other things will be either in vain or will harm us in our eternal life. Thank you, dear listeners. We hope that you join us for next week's podcast episodes. Until then, goodbye.